Greetings, Internet, and welcome to Aaron Plays, and I hope you're doing fantastically well. This is going to be episode 8 of my playthrough of Battle Hymns Mission 1 Boomerang. Current situation, we have a Japanese heavy machine gun coming active over here. We've gone to condition 2. He opened fire onto Baldwin, fortunately missed. And he only got one shot off because of the way the paragraph. Go and watch the previous episode if you haven't done so already. So we're about to start round 2. At the present, none of my guys are actually aware. So that'll be the first thing I've got to determine. I can now roll for all of them to determine if they're aware. So, Alan! He has got a perception of 7. Rolls an 8. That's not a good start. Okay, Baldwin, perception of 6. Rolls a 0. He's the most exposed, so that was probably the more important roll. Mr. Clark, perception of 5. Rolls an 8. Davis, perception of 3. Rolls a 7, which is not good. Evans, perception of 4. He rolls a 9. Flores, perception of 3. Hey, Flores, he's heard the machine gun guy. Didn't the rest of you hear that machine gun? Okay, there's a sound like this going around. And none of them are aware. Hibbert is the last guy because Gomez no longer is with us. And Hibbert rolls a 5. So I've got 2 guys that are actually aware of what's going on. The key one, though, was Baldwin. Right, as it's round 2, we actually roll for random event. So random event is 7 and 4 is 11. Yeah, the 2 dice get added up for random event. Remember, 0, 0 is actually a 0. The zeros count as low. So anyway, 11. Random event 11. Ooh, there is actually a random event. 313. Airstrike on a heavy machine gun, please. Yeah, will that ever happen? Who knows? Anyway, 313. Right. If S6 has not occurred, C700. S6 has not occurred. And this has got numbers 1 through to 5. So therefore, I have to, that's the first one. I stop at that point. If S6 has not occurred, C700. Okay, so I'm going to 700. 700. Right. S8. Sorry, S6. Yeah, S6. If S6 has not occurred, so it has now occurred. Activate Japanese 33 in L6, sorry, L9, crouching. Commence rounds, Japanese advantage. Well, we ignore all that because we're already in rounds. So it's just activate Japanese 33 in hex L9. Let me set that up. Alt. Okay. So Japanese soldier X, 33 is X. And again, no Japanese equivalent of a surname, so he's Mr. X. Okay. Gains me a VP. So he's taking me now to 11. So that's good. However, he's an officer. So he's worth 1 VP. I gain an additional 5 VP if I capture him at the end of the mission. Da, 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 da. Okay. He's got an initiative of 4. Now, the module only has X as a 3. There's no X4 counter. That's unfortunate, but I'll put him in the 4 column there. Okay. But yeah. Perception is 7. Weapon skill, this is a sad one, +2. Movement points 4. He's actually got a pistol, 2 grenades, and a sword. And then it tells me what he does on the first turn. So there are now 3 active Japanese. That's not good. That's not good at all. Anyway, so we've done the random events. So it's the activation number. Okay. I roll a 4, Japanese rolls a 3. So I gain the initiative. Right. I rolled a 4. So Baldwin with a 4 gets 1 action. And Flores with a 4 gets 1 action. Oh, excuse me. Japanese with a 3. He gets 1 action. He gets 1 action. And he gets 1 action. Okay. At least I can get to go first. Right. What am I doing? Getting out of bloody Dodge. For a start. Yeah, I want to get away from that machine gun. I can't tackle it with just the guys that are activated there. I need more guys. So I think that's going to be Mr. Baldwin's first action, is to get out of here. All right, so we know there's no opportunity fire in this system, thankfully. So Baldwin, he's going to take his 3 stance change to stand. Now boulders, I believe, are only 1 movement point each. I'll just double check. Never hurts to double check. Boulder is 1. It's got number 10 there. What does that mean? Foxholes cannot be dug in boulder hexes. Fair enough. Don't want to build a foxhole. Get out of there. So that's 1. He's got 4 movement points. Okay. We're now in condition 2, so I probably need to check all these hexes again. I can't think of anything else happening around that one, but you just never know. We get our first event. Wow. So let me get an event marker. Markers. Okay. So that's an event check. Oh, wait a minute. What? Rewind. That's not an event because we are in rounds. That's why we have event checks at the beginning of each round. So there is no event. However, if I was moving in operations, that would be an event. So 1 movement point, T14, fine. T15. I've still got to check just in case there's something in a paragraph could happen, but we have to worry about events. It just says none. That's 2. 3 for S16. None. And then now, as I see that machine gun can't see him anymore because he's crossing over higher ground here. So flip for that. Okay. And then he'll go back to crouch. That spends a movement point to do that. That's his 1 action. Flores. And he's over here. Okay, so we've definitely got problem over there, but I think, yeah, I think I'm going to dash across the road. Where is he? Am I being foolish here? Do we need to dash across the road? Well, I want to remember that the actual mission is effectively recon. We know we can only cross this river, or stream, whatever it is, currently in that position there where there's a ford. But it doesn't mean there's not a ford here or here or here that we just can't see yet. Though I would imagine if there was one here, if we were at this position, we'd be able to see it. But I do need to go through this jungle just in case something activates. And there's also extra VP there. So we'll enter W8, not in a crouch, he's got to stand up. He stands up in that hex to that hex. Am I being foolish? But because there is a Japanese and he activates, I'm standing there in the middle of the road with me arse hanging out. What else am I going to do with him? He's activated. I mean, I could come and give support over here. Oh, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. No, no, that is foolish. Okay, so I assume jungle is 2 movement points. Yeah, all right. 2, U17, U18. Now, this might say something about, yeah, 558. We've already discovered those traps, so we don't get them again. Okay. T17. So that's 3 movement points. Now, going uphill, but without the actual embankment, is nothing. So that's 4 movement points to there. He doesn't have another movement point to change his stance. Oh, S17. I better just double check that. None. Okay. So that concludes Flores' turn. So now we've got the Japanese and they go in alpha order. Okay, so Q before S. Right, now it has got some text on Mr. Q, which is assist JA-26, which is the heavy firing machine gun. If JA-26 is wounded or becomes inactive, JA-7 fires heavy machine gun. On first turn, conduct 815. So 815 is, well, I should have rolled the dice, but it's irrelevant anyway at the present moment. But I'll roll it anyway because of the other Japanese. That's a 9. So the Japanese action number is 9. But for the first turn for JA-26, 27. On first turn. It's not the first. Is that the first turn of the whole scenario? That's a good point. Let me check that. Oh, donuts. When looking up that instruction, I just found an instruction that said Soldier X, he was given 2 actions. Yeah, he activated fire random event, which gave him 2 actions. So in actual fact, we have to backtrack. And maybe, well, it depends on what his action is. If he could have fired at Baldwin, I'm going to have to take that back because he has got line of sight to him. So, you know, that's too important for the Japanese, I'm afraid. So yeah, moving Baldwin back, Soldier X with that 9, it says 802, but on first turn conduct 802. Yeah, sorry, on first turn conduct 822, and then it's got other instructions after that. Okay, so 802 is what? Crouch. He's already crouching. Okay, then conduct best fire at closest target. He's only got 1 target. That was Mr. Baldwin. Fall prone after fire if free stance change is available. Okay, so he's crouching and he's armed with a pistol. Okay. So bringing up the chart. Pistol. So there's a 5% chance it will jam. Okay, he rolls 57, so it ain't a jam. And range. Okay, well, I suppose I have to count the hexes, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hex range. Oh, why can he see here, even though he's on a lower level? It's because this hex side is not an embankment. so he can see up that slope. Okay, right. So back to the shot. So we know it's a it's a long range shot. I'll go back over that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 with a pistol up to 28. It's a long range shot. So he needs a 3. Excellent start already. And then, but he's got a weapon skill of +2, so that takes him to a 5. And then let's bring up the terrain modifiers, combat modifiers. We're crouching in the boulders there. Not prone, -2. The 5 takes him back to a 3. Anything else apply there? Did I? Best fire, so it's an aim shot. Nothing else seems to take into effect. So he needs a 3. And he rolls an 8. Okay. So at least gave him back his opportunity there. That brings him back to here. And then that brings me back to my original question, which is, it's no longer the first turn, or is it every first turn? On first turn, conduct 802. Or is that, I think that's the first turn of them ever. So again, if I'm doing that wrong, let me know, because we are back to Mr. Q. And on here, so it's actually now a new Japanese activation number, which is 8. Okay, don't think that's going to be a massive change. Right, hopefully that's corrected. So Mr. Q with an 8. What's he doing in condition 2 with an 8? So I think that's an 869. 869. Put that out there, 869. Okay. What's he going to do? 869. Oh, okay. This has got a highlight on it. That means there's an errata for it. 869. So in addition, if US soldiers in the same hex, assault to kill. Well, it's definitely not applying there. So if a grenade is available and an active US soldier is within 3 hexes, stand and throw a grenade. Full pro. No. If no grenade is available or no targets within 3 hexes, conduct 801. So we've gone to 801 now. He has got grenade available, but there's no one within 3 hexes. So 801. Right, crouch, then conduct best fire at easiest target. Fall prone after fire. If fire stance change is available. Well, there's no one to fire at. Crouch, then conduct best fire at easiest target. Fall prone after fire. He hasn't fired, so he doesn't fall prone either. He has to go into crouch. Remove the... There we go. So he crouches, but there is no target available yet. And that would have been best fire, which would have meant he fires as well. So then we're back to Mr. X on an 8. Mr. X on an 8. Okay. So he does 861. Right. If an active Japanese is in the same or adjacent hex, crouch and give a turn. No. That's to the Japanese with the fewest turns. No. 2 or more, no, none of those apply. If no other active Japanese are in the same or adjacent hex, see 856. 856. Stand and conduct snap fire at as many targets as possible. Begin with the closest, then the easiest. Crouch after fire if free stance change is available. Well, there is as many targets as possible, beginning with the closest and the easiest. So he stands up and then determines that he can't actually see anybody. He doesn't have a free stance development, so that's him done. Okay. And that concludes round 2. On to round 3. Yeah, I'm being very surreptitious. I don't want to get my guy shot. So round 3, that means all US soldiers are now aware. Okay, so I can actually start to rock and roll. Okay, next thing is the random event. Okay, roll the dice for the random event. 9 plus 2 is 11. 11. All right, that's 313. 313. What more delights are going to be chucked at us? Right. We've had this one. If S6 has not occurred, S6 has occurred. So, all right. So we've got option 2. If S2 has not occurred, see 692. We haven't S2 either. So more Japanese activating. See 692, or possibly 692. Yeah, if S2 has not occurred, see 692. 692. S2. Oh, blimey. Activate Japanese 32 in F9. Okay. Activate Japanese 32 in F9. Crouching. Commence rounds. Japanese 32 conducts an immediate PC check. Success, Japanese advantage, and Japanese 32 receives 2 turns this round. Failure, US advantage, and 2 turns this round. Okay. That's going to apply apart from the Japanese advantage and US advantage, I think. Commence round, Japanese conducts immediate PC check. That's interesting because it said in there that he gets the turns. Well, I'm still going to apply that. Okay, let's have a look. So let me pause. Okay, so Soldier W is Japanese number 32. So that's Mr. Wantabi. Now, he gives me a victory point, so it takes me to 12. He's a soldier. He's armed with a pistol, grenade, and knife. He's placed in, he's got an initiative of 2, and he's placed in F9 crouching. It says, now this is where it's a little bit vague again. Oh, it's not, they put these things in, they don't quite clarify it. So 692, I'll read exactly what it says for you. Right, S2, so we know he's active. That sighting's been done. So we've now got sighting 0 and 1 to come. Activate Japanese 32 in hex F9. Done that. Crouching. Commence rounds. We're already in rounds. Japanese 32 conducts an immediate PC check. Success, Japanese advantage, and Japanese 32 receives 2 rounds this turn. Failure, US advantage, and 2 turns this round. Now, when it comes to activating while we're already in rounds, which I have had it when they say if they get 2 turns, they get 2 turns. That's how Mr. X got 2 turns. But this one's a die roll to see if he gets 2 turns. And it doesn't specify. During action rounds, additional Japanese may become activated. Yes. If activation occurs in the midst of a round, use the following procedure. Interrupt whatever is happening. Done that. And place the newly activated Japanese on the map in the stance indicated. Done that. Ignore those parts of the paragraph dealing with advantage and US awareness. Okay. If the paragraph states that the Japanese received 2 rounds, place his AR marker in the 2 turn space on the AR track. Well, it doesn't specify he gets 2 rounds. He might get 2 rounds, depending on the die roll. So, and it doesn't say what actually happens at that point. If the action paragraph did not specify that Japanese receive 2 turns, then roll a Japanese action number. We've still got that action number to do. But it says he might get 2 turns if he passes his PC check. So I don't know. But if he fails his PC check, all my guys get 2 turns. I think that's too excessive. So I'm going to ignore all those instructions apart from he's in the hex with a crouch, and that was a random event. So we finish back to activation numbers. Okay. So Japanese 7. Nope. Red dice is Japanese. Japanese 1, American 7. Why do I look? Is red more distinctive? Just makes you look straight at it. And when I'm playing ambush, I'm using a green dice for the Americans and a blue dice for the Germans. And that was like that. With the red dice, I seem to like focus on the red. Don't know why. Anyway, so Japanese rolled a 1 and I rolled for the Americans 7. Okay. So Japanese 1. Okay, so Japanese 1. That's fine. Oh, he panics. Oh, blimey. Okay. That's good for me. And American 7. Potential panic. Okay, so the potential panic was with Mr. Clark and Mr. Baldwin. Let's have a look if they're under command control. Okay. Mr. Baldwin has got 3 soldiers around him. He's fine. And Mr. Clark is actually stacked with Alan. So we're okay. All right. So command control's fine. So we're over to me. Can do these. So Alan, Baldwin, and Clark. Okay. How are we going to deal with this situation now? We have got 4 active Japanese on the board, supported by a heavy machine gun. These 2 guys are only pistol armed. Can we get... All right, how many actions has Mr. D got? Davis, he's got 1 action. Now, could we use Baldwin to get Davis to get 2 actions, so he gets up the top there with his AR and fires, I say AR, automatic rifle at that heavy machine gun? We've got to do something. So I'm gonna take that as what I'm gonna do. So Baldwin uses his order to give Davies another action. Davies then spends his action to... Oh, wait a minute. We've got this guy here. We don't know what he's going to do. We know it will be a snapshot because he's panicked. I can't sit around. Okay. So Davies stands. Well, I can stay crouched, can't I? I'm only going 1 hex. I want to get onto the upper slope there. So he crouches and goes into there. with the brownie, which brings it back to here. Okay, so then it's Alan and Clark. Now, I was, like I say, touring with him to go through there. I'm going to have Flores join the Bravo team, and these guys are going to start making their way around if they can. They're hidden till they get to about here by these boulders, unless there's obviously some more Japanese lurking in this area. So Alan's got 2 actions. Clark's got 2 as well. So Alan will spend his action to move forward, and he moves into W18. Yeah. W18, that says event, but we're in rounds, so nothing occurs. Okay. X17 says none. Okay, so, he would have been standing up, sorry. Yeah, 1, X17 for 2. Okay, I'll make sure there's nothing behind. Y18 for 3. It says event, that's nothing. And Y17 for 4, which is none. Okay, so he's scouting out the area. He's had his 3 stance change, so he can't do that again. And I'll move my marker down. So then we'll move Clark, and he'll move across, and he'll move into. Going to jump 2 hexes there. W18, which we know is clear, and W17 as his second. Again, should have stood him up. He's standing up. W17 for 2. Oh, that's got the 558 in there. I think was the perception check, but I better just sort of double check again. 558. Yep, PC check. Mr. Clark's PC is 5. And he rolls a 3. That goes to 569. Another tiger trap, which he's found. There are quite a few of these dotted around in the jungles, aren't there? Okay, tiger trap. Not a treetop. Tiger trap. I thought these were in alphabetical order. They are, some of them. Okay, he finds one in there. Okay. That's another VP. Oh, only goes as far as 12. Okay, I need another marker then, don't I? Okay, so we're on 13. That's 2 movement points. W16 for its 3rd movement point. Event, no events, we're in rounds. And W15. No. That was W16. Oh, that was event. Now we're in W15. Oh, we have a sighting 0. We haven't had 0 before. I just activate another Japanese. 662. Okay, wait a minute. So W, make sure that's correct. I'm in the right hex. Yeah, W15, 662. Oh no. Well, that's the whole point of this mission, isn't it? Is to discover what's out here. 662 S0. Okay. So we've now had, so the only sighting we haven't had is sighting 1. Activate Japanese 30 in hex W12. Crouching. Commence round. Japanese conducts an immediate PC check. Oh, it's exactly the same sort of thing. So we can ignore that. So that's a good question. So how many rounds did he get? That is a good question. How many actual rounds will he get? Oh dear. Okay, so I'm going to roll a new number on this chart and put in wherever that number occurs. So he's rolled a 2. Yeah, he gets 2 actions this round. There we go. Okay. And that's not too good for Mr. Clark because he's standing. He's used 3 stance change, 1, 2, 3. He's used 4 movement points. Oh no. Okay. Again, an extra victory point, so it takes me to 14. And the action, we've now got 5 Japanese active on the board. It's totting up. Okay. Mr. Clark was the last one of my guys, so we've now got U and S to activate. So it'll be S first, and now we have to roll an activation number for them because we haven't rolled one as yet. Only do that when they become active. I rolled a 5. Okay, so it's Mr. S first. With a 5, we're in condition 2. That's 959. 959 on Mr. S. Okay. Not the rules, we want the paragraph book. 959. That's the second to last page. Right. No, if an active target is within 3 hexes, stand and conduct best fire with pistol. Double checking that's all right. Mr. S. 959, yeah, okay. An active target is within 3 hexes, stand and conduct best fire with pistol. Crouch after fire if free stance change is available. Otherwise, C250. Well, there is no active target within 3 hexes, so I'm going to C250. Stand. Then fire machine gun or assist firing machine gun. We can't fire a machine gun if you're standing. Then fire machine gun or assist firing machine gun. Conduct best fire at active target within 3 hexes. Otherwise, conduct best fire at easiest target. Crouch after fire if free stance change available. If machine gun out of ammo, fire secondary weapon. Okay, I reckon he'll stay. Oh, blimey, it says I've got to do these specifically. Soldier S stands up, but he can't fire the machine gun out standing up. Okay, he stands up. Then fire machine gun or assist firing machine gun. Okay. Conduct best fire at active target within 3 hexes. There isn't one. Otherwise, conduct best fire at easiest target. Currently, there isn't one. Mr. Clark can't be seen yet. No, because he's still behind this boulder here. I better double check that. It looks like he's out of line of sight from there. Yeah, definitely crossing. Well, straight down the hex row, Mr. Sidby. Blimey, that was easy. Okay. Crouch after fire if free stance change available. He now doesn't have a free stance available. Machine gun's not out of ammo, so he just stands up. Well, the Japanese like, Where is everybody? Well, no, I'm not going to do a Japanese accent. No, stop it. Okay. That one doesn't make much sense, but that's what it says. Okay. And then we have Mr. Yu, who is Uchida. I did do a shit Japanese accent, didn't I? Okay. Uchida. We're in condition 2. What was the result again? It was 5. He does action 007. Oh, this has got an errata. There's quite a lot of errata. If you didn't see my first video on this, A, why not? B, it mentions there's a lot of errata. It took me quite a bit of time to go through the errata. So let's see what the errata is. I just highlighted it. I didn't write it in the book. Just highlighted. And the yellow highlighter remind me to look at particular paragraphs when this errata required. Okay, so this is a clarification. If both the first two options apply, go to condition 4. Okay. All right, so what's the options? If US soldiers in
Troops of Doom re-recorded from Morbid Visions by Cavalera Conspiracy.
Alexa, stop. See, she butts in. I'm not editing it out, but I did nowhere near it. Oh. Anyway, 007. If US soldiers in sight, but none are west of the L common, go to condition 4. Okay, all right. Hold on, let me see this. We are, there's the L row. Are any of them west? So north is the top, so west. Right. If US soldiers in sight, well, there's no US soldiers in sight anyway, but this is soldier U. Oh, yes, there is a US soldier. This is US soldier. This is him. He rolled, yeah, 007. So, read that again. If US soldiers in sight, but none are west of the L hex row, go to condition 4. Is a US soldier in sight, but none are west of the right? Well, I have no US soldiers west of the L row. No, they jump straight to condition 4. Wow. US soldiers in sight, but none are west of the L hex column. None are west, yeah. Go straight to condition 4. All right, let me just go and do that. Okay, we need to do paragraph checks. Starting with R14. I'll put the paragraph marker upside down. Condition card. That makes more sense. R14. Event, no event. S15. None. Then over to W15. None. Then over to S16. None. Yeah, S17. None. Back over to Y17. None. And then Y18. V18. None. Okay. I didn't expect any, but you just never know. All right. So we're into condition 4, which is as high as it goes. And that was soldier U. Oh, that was a bit bizarre. It's all my guys now. Right. I can do that, can't I? I can. Okay, Mr. Baldwin is within 2 hexes of Mr. Davis. He can give Mr. Davis another action. So he does that. So that completes Baldwin, but gives Davis 2 actions. I know. Wicked, isn't it? And that first one will be to fire at the guys with the heavy machine gun. So let's work out how far that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hexes. Okay. 11 hexes with the... All right, the target guy is Mr. S. We'll specify, but it is automatic fire. So if I'm lucky, I can hit maybe even both of them. Okay, so it's the automatic rifle. These numbers are incorrect on here. There was an errata, I think, was an automatic rifle. Yeah, medium range is 10 to 16. So it's a medium range shot. Thought it might be the 2 to 9 would be able to go to 2 to 11, but that's Department of Wishful Thinking. Okay, so the first thing I've got to determine is if he jams, and there is this is an aim shot, 5% chance. Okay, 68 is definitely not a jam. Right, so he opens fire. We don't have a Browning sound, do we? No, we don't. So we know it's medium, so we've got a base chance to hit 4. And he's got a weapon skill of +1, which is 5. Okay. And they are crouching. No, he's not now, is he? He stood up to have a peek. Oh. Standing in boulder is -1. So base to hit of, you get it right again, medium range is 4. Weapon skill 5. Standing in boulders 4. So 0 to 4. He rolls a 7. Missed. Okay. And then we go roll city. Did some ammo. That's 50%. He rolls 46. He consumes ammo as well. Okay. That's unfortunate. All right. Dum. So that was taking him from there to there. All right. He's going to fire again then, because he's still got an action. So he will fire again. Same target. Aim fire. There's nothing I can do to improve it. So it's actually a 50% chance of hitting, because it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 50%. Okay. He rolls a 0 on this shot. Okay. So he's hit the first guy, Mr. S. Now, I'm not... Oh dear, I didn't do my jam check, did I? Okay, 89. That would have been typical, wouldn't it? I hit that down jam. Bollocks. Okay, so he's definitely hit him. Now, can he... I know he can hit the other guy. So do I determine the effect on the first guy first, and then determine what happens to the second guy? So it's automatic fire. There is a special bloody rule for it. Where is it? Damage, blah, blah, blah. Automatic weapon fire. Okay. Hidden targets, hints and reminders. Now, but fire against... blimey, I'm faffing around in the rules again. Aimed automatic fire. Right. If an aimed fire with an automatic weapon is made, there is a chance that the fire will hit more than one target in the hex. The primary target in a multiple target hex is hit by aimed automatic weapon fire. Roll for damage and apply the result to the primary target normally. Right. The damage die roll was greater than 0. Roll for damage again. The result of the second die roll is less than the result of the first. Blimey. Right. If the result of the second die roll is less than the result of the first roll, apply the indicated damage to the second target. Oh, so I don't have to roll to hit again. Right. Okay. So bringing this up then, automatic rifle fire. Okay. So the damage we want high as possible is 7. Right. So the effect on the primary target, 7. Oh, that's a kill. So then the effect on the other target, read that again. The damage die roll was greater than 0. Roll for the damage again. The result of the second die roll is less than the result of the first die roll. Apply the indicated damage to the second target. If there's a third target, carry on. Oh, blimey. Okay, so I rolled a 7. So on the second target, I roll a 9. So that's not less than. So therefore, soldier Q, I think it's the other guy in the hex, is still fine. But soldier S is KIA. All right, so there's soldier S. I need a marker. There it is, KIA. That's good, but soldier Q will be taking over that. So we'll move him up 1 hex. And we'll move the KIA down. Right. Davis did his job. He took out the primary. Could have taken out the second one if he'd got lucky, but he didn't. Davis drops to there. Okay. Right. So we've got this guy here now. Soldier U, you can definitely see Soldier U. So I could do a free stance change, go into crouch and fire, or do I pull back? Well, you can pull back, then you won't be able to see us. And then we can deal with you at our leisure. Remember, you can see through 3 hexes. Could lob a grenade. But you has got an action still, hasn't he? Yes. So he'd have the chance. And I think you's got a really good perception, so he'd probably pick up the grenade and lob it out the hex. Miss Clark has got a weapon skill of 0. Oh, I didn't do my ammo check for Davis's second shot. I mean, he's consuming ammo like a good one. That's another. He's still got 3 left, but ooh. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So considering you're consuming so much ammo, why did you miss the second dude? Okay, stop whinging. And we do know that this guy can see this guy, because that's on the lower level. So if we pull back this guy, he's going to be Mr. Popular from everybody. So I think we're going to need to, yeah, let's try and take this guy out. Okay, so Mr. Clark will crouch and will fire on, what's his name again? Uchida. All right. Pre-stance change, aim fire. Well, should we do 2 sap shots? Because then we get 2 shots. I know they're both at -2. Is that a better percentage? Let's have a quick look on here. Semi-auto. Yeah, Clark has got an SAR. He's going to be at 5. -1 for the jungle. 4. and the guy's crouching in the jungle, not jungle, palm tree, is another -2. So it takes him to 2. So if I snap fire, it's going to take it to 0. So 2 attempts at 0, so it's 2 attempts at 10%, or 1 attempt at 30. Which is better? I think the 1 attempt at 30. Okay. So first thing we'll do is we'll determine if his weapon jams. 30, nope. He then takes a shot. So we need, as I said, we know it's a 2 to 6 range, so it needs a 5. Weapon skill 0 stays 5. Guy's crouching in the palm tree, takes away 2, takes it to 3, and there's 1 palm tree in the way, takes it to 2. 0, 1, or a 2, and he rolls a 9. Bit of a miss. And then we've got to check for ammo. Oh, he rolled 0, 5. He was squirting his ammo all over the blinking place. Okay, so whoop, not very good, Mr. Clark. At least he's crouching now, I suppose. Okay. All right, so we've got Evans, who is where? Oh, he's way over here. Can he see there? Let's have a look. He can. I suppose technically it's going through this hex and this hex, but he can see there. Oh, blimey, he's a worse shot. But hey ho, let's fire. Yeah, why not? Well, let's just check Mr. Ambrose for a second. Ambrose? It's Alan. Okay, so that shot is actually better. It's only going through 1 jungle. Okay, and it's a range of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hex range, which, according to our little diagram, he's on. Oh, he's on with SMG. It's medium range, 5 to 9. You've got weapon skill of +1 though. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so we're going to actually use Alan. Fire. Oh, we're still on. No, stop the thread. There we go. All right, he's going to fire. He goes in free stance change. And we know it's medium range with the submachine gun. First of all, we've got to check for ammo. He rolls 52, so he doesn't not checking for ammo, he's checking for jam. He doesn't jam. Okay, so his base chance to hit is 4. 5 and 9, yeah, base chance is 4. Weapon skill 5, target crouching 3, 1 jungle away 2. Back to that 30% again. And he rolls a 1. Oh, squad leader! Right, submachine gun. Bum, 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 bum. Can we find the sound effects for that? We can. There we go. I do like putting the sound effects in. So, there we go. Right, so he's hit. Okay, and the effect is a 2. Wounded the Japanese soldier. Okay, that's not bad. All right, would have preferred better, but that's not bad. So he's wounded, which means he falls prone immediately and loses any actions he has remaining, which again, that's good. Right. Who we got left? Now he's gone prone. We might as well have Evans move up. So he'll do a free stance change and go 1, 2, 3. I think we'll have him crouch. I just realized by him firing, I put him out of potential command control next round. That's not a good situation because he's more than 2 hexes away from Alan. Oh well. Okay. So Flores. Now Flores has got an initiative of 2. You know what? If I move him back into there, because Clark's got an initiative of 3, they can put themselves both in command next turn. So that's what I'm going to do. Flores goes T16. I better double check that. None. That's 1. This is what the D6 for. Okay, so that's 2. And that's U16. None. 3. V15. It says event, but we know not an event. And then 4 into W15. None. And then we'll do a free stance change. Crouch. So yeah, you can be in command. So the commander has a command range of 2. He can use his initiative for any person that's within 2. But also guys stacked in the same hex with you, sort of egging you on. So Flores comes over there and says, I don't want to be part of Bravo team. I am part of Alpha team. And he comes back and pats Clark on the back and says, carry on, soldier. So we will. That comes out of there. All right. That's Flores. Evans. I'm sure. Did I move him? Yeah, he's had his action. Sorry, I forgot to move him down. Okay. That just leaves Mr. Hibbert. What the hell are we going to do with Mr. Hibbert? I don't know what to do with Mr. Hibbert. You definitely can't see down here. I don't want to move him out of command control because he can't do anything without command control. So let's just move him. So that would be 1, 2, up slope 3. He's only got 3 movement points. Oh, okay. We don't want to move in with Davies because that'd be automatic fire. Could hit both of them with it from that heavy machine gun. So we will move him to there in a crouch. There we go. So he could help in this situation. And he's still under command control from... No, I don't think it's enough. Boulder's got an initiative of 3. Hibbert's only got an initiative of 1. That's 4. Yeah, Hibbert's going to have enough. Bloody useless. Oh well, just got to hope for the best then. Right. That puts the Japanese. So in Alpha, we know S, sorry, is now inactive, so he shouldn't be there. Right, so it's W and then X. So first time, so it's a Japanese activation number required. It's a 4. That's a weapon shot. I don't want to bring that out for. Right, so it's a 4. I need the soldier. So this is, we're looking at UW. UW, yes. We're condition 4 now. Soldier W, roll of 4 is Karagov. What's a Karagov? 864. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. That's this guy. 864. Eight, 6, 4. If no active target in sight, move as quickly as possible. Fall prone if an active target is in sight and a free stance change available. Okay, so he's moving. All right. He has a movement value of 4. I'll put a little 4 on him there. And he's starting in F9. So let's see where he goes to. F9. He goes to G9. So he's got to stand. G9, so that's 1. He's got 3 movement points left. G9, he can't see anyone there. Oh, wait a minute. No, go back. I've gone up the top of the hill, haven't I? Go back up there. Oops. Can he now see my guy sitting on top of the hill? Actually, likely he can. I can't see the hut blocking line of sight, so yeah. Because it's on 2. Yeah, he's 2. Yeah, sorry, he can see that. Back on Japanese again. Condition 4. With a, I can't remember what the dial is now, blimey. Memory is not as good as it used to be before. 4 and 4, 864. Read that paragraph again because he has got a target in sight. 864. Right. If an active target is in sight, stand and conduct 1 snap fire at closest target. He's only got 1 target. Then move as quickly as possible, spending up to half the soldier's movement points, round down, fall prone if free stance change is available. Okay, so soldier W, though, is only armed with a pistol. And a pistol doesn't have a great range. What's the range of a pistol? Pistol, 6 to 20. Okay, he's going to be in range there. So let's just double check that. Thread. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, it's a long range shot with a pistol. Okay. So he's going to stand. That's his free stance change. I just it disappeared, didn't I? Shouldn't do that. Where's the weapon chart gone? All right, then let's bring it back up then. Combat resolution table. Okay, so with a pistol, that's fire value of 3. He's doing a snap fire, which because he's going to move as well. So snap fire is -2, so it takes him to a 1. He has a weapon skill of 0, so it stays 1. But I am crouching, Davis is crouching, in boulders, -2. So that takes him, he needs a 0 to snap fire his pistol. I suppose I've got to determine if he jams it first. The snap fire, he rolls 0.8. Oh, with the pistol, it stays the same. 0.5. Yeah, it doesn't matter with these guys. All right. It's only the automatic weapons that the snap fire percentage increases. So he got lucky there on that one. Does he get lucky again? He doesn't. He rolls a 4. Okay, so he misses a snap fire. Then we know that he moves into G9. He's only got half his movement, so that's 1. And then from G9, yeah, I'll get there in the end, don't I? G9, he goes to H8. He goes there. And he doesn't have a free stance change available, so he doesn't change. He spent his 2 movement points. That's him done. So he stands up, fires a couple of shots off, but they have no effect. And that leaves us Mr. X, whose name we don't have. Okay. And he's on number 4. Get the card up. Mr. X, condition 4 with a 4 is 832. 832. Paragraph. 832. If an active Japanese is in the same or adjacent hex, oops, oh boy, there isn't, no, 832. Okay, so if two or more, you can't give any of those. If no other active Japanese is in the same or adjacent hex, see 801. 801. But he can't give an order like I was doing. There's no other Japanese active or adjacent to him at the moment. 801, crouch. He's all right. So he was standing. He now crouches. All right. Then conduct best fire, easiest target. I think there's only one target at present. That's Davis on top of the hill there. Okay. This is 801. Fall prone after fire if free stance change is available. He just uses free stance change, so he takes a shot. And he's the officer. He's also armed with a pistol. There we go. First of all, determine jam. He rolls 67. No jam. Okay. So with a pistol, look at it, it's over 6 hexes, but I bet it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hexes. Long range is a 3, but he gets a +2 modifier because his weapon skills 2. He's a good shot with that pistol. That takes him up to 5. However, I am crouching in a boulder, takes it down by 2 again. So it's a 3. And he rolls an 8. Okay, so Mr. X misses. Fortunate for Mr. Davis on the hilltop there. That's X done. And then Q, who panicked, okay, he falls prone. And that's pretty much him done. Actually, I'll put the prone over here. There we go. I think that ends the round. And it'll end this episode went a bit longer than I anticipated. I think this is definitely a game where you go, one more turn, one more round. And I must admit, oh yes, I know I'm talking out loud. I'm talking to you guys. I know I'm talking to you guys. But I do I'm getting carried away. So yeah, this is going to be longer than anticipated. But let's go and back to me. Well, a lot of action. Japanese, that changed to condition 4 like that. Wow. So that means I can exit the board. I don't have to take out all the Japanese. I've got the victory points for activating them. The officer, the 5 victory points is very tempting, but I don't need him. What I've got to do is prevent my own losses. So maybe the best way to prevent my own losses is take out the Japanese. I don't know how many other Japanese are still to be activated. But I've got enough VP to exit and win the scenario. I don't lose any more guys. So yeah, I'm finding that fight quite feels very different from fighting the Germans. Amazing how just a few little tweaks and it's wow. Yeah. Until next time, play games, have fun. Any comments much appreciated. If you could do me a favor, like, subscribe. It spreads the channel. Other people might enjoy this. Bye, Internet.